Good morning. It's Pastor Mark Hendricks of Jasper Pentecostal Church. It's Wednesday, September 9th, and I'm out at Lake Edith, north of the Jasper town site, about 6 kilometers. Lake Edith is one of those beautiful lakes near Jasper and also near Lake Edith, where people also love to come, especially during the summertime, to bathe and enjoy the scenery. But this morning I'm at Lake Edith, and like I say, it's a beautiful blue sky day here in Jasper. We seem to be having our late summer, or as we used to call it, Indian summer. A beautiful time of year for sure, and hopefully most of Alberta is getting the same sort of weather. I'll just give you a panorama of this lovely place. There you can see behind me Pyramid Mountain, or the shoulder of Pyramid Mountain, and some of the beach here at Lake Edith. And panning the other way, you can see Hawk Mountain behind me, and Mount Collin, and the Collin Range. And there's Roche Bonhomme, or Old Man Mountain. And there behind me is the bright morning sun. And this Sunday, I'm going to be speaking about blinded by the light. Blinded by the gospel light, that is. That's often the way it is. Some people are blinded by the light of the gospel, sad to say. I'm going to be speaking from Acts chapter 13, and we see in that story of how a man named Bar Jesus, surprisingly, was blinded by the light of the gospel of Jesus. Paul and Barnabas, the apostles, traveled to Cyprus, and there they meet a Jewish sorcerer, surprisingly, whose name is Bar Jesus. And despite being named Yeshua or Jesus, he is a sorcerer, and he is blinded by the light of the gospel. He doesn't want to hear it, and he opposes the apostles and their preaching of the gospel. But in contrast to that, there's a Roman proconsul on the island of Cyprus named Sergius Paulus. Sergius Paulus wants to hear the gospel, and he's glad to hear it, and he receives it gladly and welcomes it. And so we have these contrasting receptions of the gospel message. One is awakened to the truth and embraces it, but the other is blinded by the truth of the gospel. And so I'll be speaking about blinded by the light come this Sunday, and from Acts chapter 13, and I hope you'll join me for that service. Just turning back. See some of Lake Edith. I pray this week for the students and teachers and staff who are going back to school. We pray health and safety for them, and we pray the classes go well, and that the whole school year goes well. Everybody is concerned about it, of course, as we should be. So we do pray God's protection and safety for all of our loved ones who are returning to school. It's also concerning to hear about the rise in case numbers in Alberta and BC and throughout Canada, especially on this past long weekend. Reminds us that we all need to take care and guard ourselves and safeguard one another during this pandemic time. And so we pray for everyone's health and safety, and I pray for your health and safety also. So God bless, and I'll see you this Sunday for the video service and Blinded by the Light from Acts chapter 13.